Hi. Now it really is fall here in London. I am going to school in like 4 weeks, I think. I've been locking myself at home. I finished the first draft of my book. Yay! So I have a big pressure off my shoulders now, and I have some news. I'm actually flying to Korea for a very short period of time. It's too short that I am not letting people know that I'm actually coming to Korea, because I won't even be able to see and meet up with people at all besides my family. So I'm flying to Korea for work, and half of the time that I'll be there, I'll be just working for full 4 days, and the rest of the time I'm going to be with my family. So I'm going to school to pick up some school-related goods, as my dad wanted some. So today I'm going to school to get my PCR test and also pick up some presents for my family. And then I'm gonna come back home to finish off the works that are left. So let's go to school now. So here I am near our campus. So this is the building where I will get tested for the PCR test to travel. So I'm in line to get tested. Now in London, as you could see from outside, you can rarely see people wearing masks outside, unlike South Korea. After I got tested, I went to this one Japanese restaurant because I had this crazy craving for this. I just really wanted to have katsudon, and they had a really good review, so I went there. And actually what had happened earlier that day was that I was gonna go get some sushi, but this one particular restaurant that is near to our campus, there were lots of LSE students, and one student came up to me and asked if I was Saemi. And it was kind of embarrassing to go into the same restaurant. It seemed like the students were also trying to get to that restaurant, so I ended up going to a different one. But it was really nice to meet you all. Look, the Christmas lights are up already. Oh my gosh! When did the year go by? So after I had some lunch, I am heading over to Selfridges, and this is the beautiful scenery that you will get to see on my way. So already Christmas lights are up. Believe it or not, this was my very first time ever visiting Selfridges. Apparently this is one of the most popular department stores for many tourists, especially because the first floor there are many high-end brands that you could see, like Fendi, Dior, and all. But my main curiosity was this very area. the food court downstairs, and there was this particular mochi ice cream that I wanted to check out, which you will see very soon. And it is right here. It's called Little Moons, and they have different flavors, as you could see. So inside the mochi, it has different flavored ice cream, and what I got was the matcha green tea mochi, which was so good. I only got one, but I actually ended up going back to get some more. One mochi is £2.50. Then I came back to school to get some souvenir for my family, and as you can see, I'm back home tuning in to another lecture. It's called European Media Salon. And the day after, I am heading to Korea. And I just got to Heathrow Airport. As you can see, there aren't that many people at all.
I need to go to B33. So this way. It's really quiet in the airport.
So now we are finally boarding. Gosh, it felt so surreal to get on the plane after what we have gone through in the past year. So it's been more than a year since I left Korea, and also seeing Korean alphabets felt very weird. Here we took off. As you can see, there aren't that many people on the plane, so I was able to comfortably fly. I just laid myself using all 3 seats. Here we are. Arrived in Korea. Incheon International Airport. So, because I am double vaccinated, I was able to get through the immigration more or less easily, and seeing the scenery then made me realize that I am indeed in Korea. Good morning. So it's my first day here back in Seoul, and I'm going to get tested now. It's an amazing feeling to be back home. I don't know how to describe like my feelings right now, because it just feels so surreal. But let's first get tested.
Following the last year's seminar in Finland. Thank you so much, Mr. Reed. We heard a very thorough overview of the ICMRA reflection paper. Some of the points included risk assessment factors, regulator reflections, and we look forward to the publication of this paper.
And we had a lot of discussion about the method and the structure of the meaningful.
book. And let's get the show started. It is 4:07. Going home now. It used to be this time that I would already be in the office to prepare for the news. Okay. Good night. So I have my computer ready. I really gotta get a new cover. And my laptop is also getting quite old, so I do need to get a new laptop because it's almost 5 years old. I've got my little pouches for my makeup, my pen. I just got a coffee from Tucson place. You know, the first time when I went to Tucson place, I just couldn't understand why it was named the Tucson place. You know, it's just, I don't know, it always reminded me of threesome. Yeah, and then I got my tissue that I need to throw away, and then my mask. So I've got about an hour before we go live, so I'm going to do some work on my computer, and yeah, let's rock my last day. The show started.